What's the deal, my people? You know it is Don Tony Teflon, and I'm back at you another one. And this one is 100% proof of what these creatures are and what's going on in From. After 6 episodes, I am 100% sure that I know exactly what these creatures are and what's going on. And I'm going to tell you in this video. What up to my thugs, nerds, freaks, and geeks? You're now rocking with the best, the Don Tony Teflon. If you can, please subscribe and click that bell so you can be notified every time I drop a new video. As always, 500 is the like goal for this video. If this video reaches 500 likes, I will give a subscriber who leaves a comment on this video 1 month of Epix for free so you can watch this great show From. In this video, I'm going to tell you what these creatures are and what the hell is going on with this show. I do believe I have enough evidence, and I do believe I know what it is. I'm going to give you 100% proof of this. Even though you may think you know what I'm going to say, I advise you to watch the whole video because it just might shock you. In order for us to be clear on what's going on, and for me to tell you exactly what's going on here, we must be crystal clear on what this story is. So we have people who have come from all over the United States, who have driven and wound up in this town. And when they wind up in this town, they cannot escape from this town. While there, at nighttime, creatures come from the forest and hunt the people in the town. Now, they have no idea where they are in this town. They have no idea how the animals got here in this town. They have no idea how to escape from this town. That's what we know. That is the story. These creatures that come out only at night, that hunt these human beings in this town, seem to have the ability to do some type of shape shifting. They seem to be able to change from human looking to some crazy creature that they are. All right? And the only thing that stops them is a talisman that is hung by a door or inside of a RV that for some reason they cannot get in when this talisman is hung. So let me debunk a couple of theories that were out there. I heard that they were vampires. These creatures are not vampires. I heard that they are somehow dead or stuck in some type of purgatory. Well, the fact that they brought that up in the show itself, and also said in the show that they were not the first persons to come up with that theory. The priest said that he had time to come up with that. That's how many people actually thought that situation. So that is not the case whatsoever. They are not in purgatory. They are not dead. In fact, they were stuck before the accident. So there's no way that family could have been considered dead since they were stuck on that road before they actually crashed. Now, another popular theory I have heard is that they are Irish sloths. And that's a good theory. I do like the general idea of it. Now, if you're not familiar with that is, the lore of these creatures go like this. The Slaw, or fairy hosts, spirits of the unforgiving or restless dead, who soar the skies at night searching for humans to pick off. Some believe them to be fallen angels, others thought them to be spirits of unbaptized children who have returned to seek their vengeance. Now, it sounds similar, and I could also understand why people would think that this is the case. And maybe the creator of this show used that to kind of generalize what these creatures are. But for a one-on-one account, they are not these creatures. They may have used some things. It's a good chance they borrowed a few elements from these creatures to make their design of what they put out here. But again, as for a one-on-one account, they are not these creatures. So now that we have gone through popular theories, I'm going to tell you exactly what they are. So let's look at some of the clues that we have gotten so far. In the last episode, we seen them say that all the electrical wires in there have no wiring inside of them, but yet the lights still do turn on and all the electricity works. We also heard about a tree, a special tree that if you put something in the trunk of this tree, you could be teleported anywhere, but you have no idea where you're going to be teleported. Those are two very important things that we've seen. We also heard Victor say that the trees are moving, right? They're moving. And he was judging exactly how much these trees happen to be moving. We then have Sarah, who's getting voices from what is apparently these creatures. And they told her that they wanted her to kill the boy. That was the number one thing they said. If you kill the boy, you can all go home. Now, the other boy we see is the boy in white. And when this boy in white met Victor, when Victor first got there, two cars arrived at the same time. And when the two cars arrived at the same time, that's when they said that the slaughter took place. And they're saying that this slaughter is going to take place again. Now, we have to assume that the reason why Victor can see this boy in white is because he's seen him when he was a child. And that's exactly the same age that Ethan appears to be. And that is the reason why Ethan can also see this boy in white. And those are the only two people that can see this boy in white. And that is very important. So let's get right into it. Sarah knows Ethan's name. No doubt about it. She knows this child's name. The thing that came across her arm is kill the boy. Did not say specifically Ethan. It said kill the boy. And if you kill the boy, you all get to go home. Now, is it a possibility, and I think it is a great possibility, that the boy they're talking about is the boy in white and not Ethan? Now, this boy is always depicted in white, clean clothes. And when we look at what that means, white clothing symbolizes purity and peace. And that is what they're trying to do. Throw you off. Make you think that that's what this boy is. But what this boy truly is evil. Now, the most important clue we got was when Sarah told the pastor that they watched him and watched what he buried. Buried the wine, buried his bloody clothes, and buried his chocolates. And that's the final thing that we need to see to know exactly what's going on here. So let me break this down for you 100%. All these people who went missing all have one thing in common. And I think that maybe after I showed these the first time, you guys caught it. But if you didn't, I will tell you right now. Every one of these people were driving or in a car with somebody when they went missing. And no, these people did not go missing in that sense. What happened was these people were abducted. The houses do not have any true electricity going through the wires, yet there's electricity lighting up the lights. Why is that? Well, if they were abducted, they would be in a place where there is such technology where wires do not matter. I mean, Tesla created a coil that allows wireless transfer of electricity. So if these creatures had even beyond that capability, there would be no reason to have actual electrical wires. That's just to put up a front to make people comfortable in their environment. And we look at these trees and you put a rock inside of it and it falls somewhere else. Obviously, if we look at that, that is nothing but teleportation, right? Trees do not teleport. Trees do not move. Therefore, they are not actual trees. When the pastor dug up his items, they focused on a lot of things. They did not focus on the wine bottle. They did not focus on the bloody clothes, but they did focus on the box of candies. Why would you focus on a box of candy? Well, if you look at the picture of the box of candies, it's clear. Cosmo chocolates with an alien riding on a spaceship. It's not a coincidence that they focused on that. It's not a coincidence that's what those creatures drew, because that's exactly what these creatures are. They are aliens, and these people are abducted. Let's take a look at these creatures, and now that you know that, look at what they actually look like. When this lady comes through the window, we can clearly see when we freeze it right here that she's a bald-headed person. When dude is in the box and they're stalking him because he allowed his family to be killed, they blamed him, you can clearly see women and other people walking around. All of them have hair. All of them look like regular human beings. He's sitting there. They're actually talking to him. They're getting in his head. That's why he's grabbing his head mentally, telepathically. And then when they break through, you can see that they are bald-headed creatures. All aliens are depicted, especially the Greys, as bald-headed. That's what these creatures are, and that is what's going on. But you tell me what you think in the comment section. Do you think that this is right? Are they aliens? Do you have another theory? Please let me know. Also, I'll be doing a live stream this Wednesday. Join us on this live stream and put all your theories on that live stream. It'll be a call-in live stream, so you could say anything you want. Let me know what you think. My next video will be about the pastor, because he's dirty, and we're going to talk about it, and then Jade's second Civil War vision. So if you like the way I do this, please thumbs up this, spread this across the realm, and as always, subscribe. And until next time, you know who it is. Peace and stay sexy.